Event Organising Committee Chair at Royal Chester Rowing Club. A big welcome back from the Event Organising Committee to the 2021 Chester Long Distance Sculls after a long layoff. A big thank you to all the umpires, marshals, volunteers, suppliers and sponsors for pulling the event together in record time. Please, given the high entry, take note of some key points. Please be ready to boat on time by following the instruction of umpires, marshals and volunteers. Please help us to help you stay safe on time and enjoy the event by following the instructions and crew briefing. There are some small changes in the course. And show consideration and courtesy to your fellow scullers. Giving way to faster scullers, the umpires will pursue fairness first. If you're indoors, please wear masks, and outdoors if you wish. We're here to help you stay safe and enjoy a great day. Your marshals and how to spot them. The kit being modelled stylishly here is what you'll see, plus some club kit on our marshals. Their aim and the aim of the umpires is to ensure safe, on-time, fair and enjoyable racing. If in doubt on anything, please ask. We may not have the answer, but someone we know well. Some key safety points. There's the course map with the layout of the umpires. There are 3 main evacuation points at the start: Eccleston, Sandy Lane, 2/3 of the way along, and along the Groves from Royal Chester. The weather for the day is looking to be a low river with temperature forecast around 18 degrees and a helpful southerly tailwind. There's a small risk of the tide topping the weir after 4:30, so proceed rapidly with disembarkation in the afternoon division. So going afloat, 50% of the crews will go from the Groves. The boating pontoon should be crews only. Coaches, just make sure that your crews are ready, they have their blades, and there are no delays. Please adjust out on the water. Please follow the crew call instructions and make sure that crews are ready at least 15 minutes before the appointed time and in the queue. This crew briefing, in terms of the race line, we're showing a bird's eye view and a sculler's eye view with the suggested course and in red circles any potential hazards or care points such as overhanging trees or bank structures. So on the way up to the start, please stay to the right past Eccleston, start parking to the marshal's instruction, even numbers on the right, odd numbers on the left as you're going upstream. Wait for your instruction to turn, and as you're proceeding down from the wires towards the start, take note of the sharp bend due to bank growth. Again, we don't want you tangled up there and impeded in any way, so just make sure you go carefully around the corner. Off the start line and into the first half K, watch out on the left for taking that too tight. Up to the motorway bridge, watch out for the overhanging trees on the right at Gypsy Hill, and then a little bit after as you go around the corner into the motorway bridge, through the motorway bridge past the Huntingdon pumping station, again looking on your right for some overhanging trees. After 2 kilometres you reach the Heronbridge House corner. Please watch out for trees on both sides and then head into the long straight. Plenty of room for overtaking should that arise, and then as you come out of there at about 3k into the Red House, watch out for the Chester commercial boats turning area on your right hand side. You'll take a much faster line if you go on the inside into the Sailing Club straight, and then after 4k you start to go round the Meadows or Earl's Eye bend. You'll note just before the finish at D Lane Steps there are some buoys on your left hand side if you're sculling, on the right hand side in the direction of travel, to guide you away from the moored boats. As you come over the finish, please keep rowing to avoid a tailback and affecting any other racers, and proceed to follow the marshal's instructions from the Boathouse Inn onwards. When you're through the finish, please follow this circulation pattern. All boats turn to the right after the red buoy, with the purple line describing those going back to the Groves, and the other lines for Grosvenor, Kings, Royal Chester, and finally Queen's Park High. Please await instruction before crossing the river to the stage at Queen's Park. So when it's all over, R&R, some results and refreshment. The results will be posted on a live screen and also posted on the web within 24 hours of the race. Any appeals with respect to timing should be made to the timekeepers at race control. So while you're waiting for the results, why not join us at the club for some inexpensive food and refreshments, including vegetarian options. There will be a presentation of the top winners by the club chair and an honorary guest from 4 p.m. We expect to call out for recognition both the fastest sculler and the fastest crew in the categories of junior, senior, Masters A to D, Masters E to I, in both open and women categories. So bring along your racing licences to collect medals. When it's all over, just remember a big thanks to both yourselves and all the supporters and people that have come along, including the 220 umpires, marshals and volunteers, including our neighbouring rowing clubs. Perhaps give them a big thank you. And also to our sponsors, suppliers and partners, Volvo 9 Barchester Commercial Boats, Blue Lose and Slugbreeze, St John's Ambulance, Cheshire West and Cheshire Council and the River Patrol, who've all been absolutely fantastic. If I don't see you at the event, we look forward to seeing you again at the North of England Head in spring 2022.